Yo, what's going on, everybody? Yo, hey. Yeah, you know what? I know I'm late, but I ain't never late in dealing with the Pelicans. This. Wow. What y'all see up on the screen? It says Chris Paul has never won a playoff game when Scott Foster is officiating. Has never won a playoff game when Scott Foster is officiating it. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, your CEO of the State of the Pelicans channel. My name is DJ. How y'all doing? As you see on your screen right now, the Pelicans win game 2 in round 1 of the 2022 playoff. Now, just a flashback. This team has started 2-12, 3-12, still the same thing. And everybody was like, yo, I mean, y'all a lottery team, you know, y'all don't have it. The social media was running about Zion, when he gonna play, stuff like that. And it came down to Willie Green making some adjustments. We made a trade at the trade deadline, and we went on a good little run. And actually made it to the playoffs. Now, here's what my thing with Kenny, Shaq, Stephen A., Kendrick Perkins. Here's my situation with this. Yeah, y'all want to see Jim McCullum to go to this team, go to that team, go to this team. At some point, people are not going to watch the NBA because of the Los Angeles Lakers, the Clippers, 76ers, Minnesota, Golden State, who else? Another one. Well, Washington ain't nothing. I mean, shout out to Michael, but once he left, that was a wrap for the Wizards. Chicago, the Milwaukee Bucks, like teams like that. It's no use of watching the NBA if you just gonna account for the big market teams. Let's just put that out there. People are not gonna watch the NBA if people keep going to the playoffs and championships, and it's just gonna be I don't know how to put that. I mean, you got the whole world, and you based on big market teams to go to the play-in playoffs, so forth and so forth. And don't forget about Denver. I can't forget about Denver. Denver Nuggets, they are kind of like in that league as well. Shit. Throughout the whole season, everybody was running about Zion. The man rehabbing. If you haven't broke your foot, leg or anything like that nature, you can't really talk about the man. Now, of course, when the man is healthy, of course he's gonna give you buckets. I mean, you know, he scored 27 points per game, if that. If Zion was to play right now, he says he's healthy. Okay, so let me see. Zion Williamson. If Zion give me at least a quiet 15, oh, that's game. B.I. he gonna get you 20 something. CJ gonna get you at least 18 to 19. Herb Jones, he qualified for that 10 to 11, maybe 12 points a game. Jonas, he a double machine, so it defeat the purpose. Who else? B.I. CJ McCollum, Jonas. They run about Trey Murphy now. If he have a good little shooting night, he gonna give you at least 12 to 14. That's 100. That's damn near 100 points right there. And you still got your plug-in plays with like Devontae Graham, Larry Nance. I mean, shit, he could give you 10 to 12 points. So that what that is? That's what 112 if that's the case. So I mean, when full healthy, you're not being the same. You name it, CJ, Herb at the 2, B at the 3, Zion at the 4, Jonas at the 5. Come on, you're not beating that starting 5. I'm pretty sure you're not starting that starting 5. To be honest with you, you and me know you're not beating that starting 5. Oh man, and don't get me started with a point guard. Oh, with a fire point guard. Oh my goodness, yeah, you're not beating this team. Good luck. I'm telling you right now, good luck. But we gonna get straight into it. First off, I want to talk about the loss in game 1, since that's in the books already. And then we're gonna go to game 2, and then we're gonna double back and talk about these 2 playing games with the Spurs and the Clippers. And then I'm gonna talk about game 3 that's in the Smoothie King Center. I wanted to be live. I wanted to actually when y'all making the smoothie and the blender goes yeah, that's how I want the Smoothie King Center to be. You know what I'm saying? But so let me get that on. Let me get these stats and statistics on the screen right now. Stop sharing. Let's see. Share screen. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So, ain't in the box score yet. So, we lost by what? Maybe 10 to 11 points. Horrible shooting night. Wait, hold on. Let me pause this stuff here because it's okay. Bet. We had a horrible shoot. Well, no, we had a horrible first half. Let's just kill it like that. We had a horrible first half. Let's go to the players. The player stats. I'm not gonna spend too much long because the game is over with. Brandon Ingram with 39 minutes, 6 for 17 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, 100% from the charter strike, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 5 turnovers. Keep that in mind. 5 turnovers, and scored 18 points. Straight Jacket Jones gave you 31 minutes, shot 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, didn't go to the charter strike. He did give you 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and 5 points. Jonas Valanciunas, he had a double-double, of course. He gave you 18 points, 25 rebounds. Oh, wow. Damn, I didn't know he averaged that. God damn. Jesus. Okay. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, he damn. I didn't know he had that. He had 25 rebounds in this game. He shot 4 for 6 from the charity stripe, 0 for 1 from downtown. He shot 21 shots and made 7 and played 31 minutes. Jack Snow Hayes. I don't know why I like saying that, but it just rolls off my tongue because I know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. He played 11 minutes, shot 1 for 2 from the field, 2 for 5 from the charity stripe. Didn't really do too much in this game. He gave you 1 rebound and 4 points. So you subbed them out. I'm going to get to Larry Nance when I finish with CJ. CJ McCollum gave you 43 minutes. Shot 9 for 25, 3 for 8 from downtown. Shot 4 for 6 from the charity stripe. Gave you 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and scored 25 points. I knew it was coming. I knew that shit was coming. But Larry Nance, since Jackson Hayes couldn't really do nothing, he gave you 20 minutes, shot 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, averaging 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 14 points. Everybody else on the bench really didn't do much. Nigel Marshall went 3 for 4 from the field, gave you 1 and 1 with 6 points. Jose Alvarado gave you 3. He shot 1 for 2 from the charity. From 1 from downtown.
You know, the U.S. has rejoined
Come
the Paris
on.
Agreement. We support it too.
Look, pause. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. Devontae Graham didn't really do too much. Excuse me, y'all. Sugar Trey, he kind of helped out with shooting. Played 26 minutes. Shot 2 for 4 from the field. Shot 2 for 4 from downtown. Didn't go to the charity stripe. Averaging 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and scored 6 points. Tony Snell, Gary Temple, and Willie Hernangomez is out. Did not play in this game. Now, keyword, Willie Hernangomez. Y'all let me know if this, what I'm about to tell y'all, will work in the second to third unit. You have Willie Hernangomez at center. You put Larry Nance at the 4, Trey Murphy at the 3. I guess you could sub in Najee Marshall. No, switch that. Put Trey Murphy at the 2, put Najee Marshall at the 3, and have either Jose or Devontae playing the 1. And then you reboost your starting lineup as the game go on. Like, if they bring in their big man, you bring in Jonas. If they bring in they key small forward, which in this it'll be Torrey Gregg, I believe. No, it'll be Jay Crowder. So if they bring in Jay Crowder, you bring in Brandon Ingram, and you keep it going like that. So y'all let me know in the comment section. The Phoenix Suns, of course, they have Jay Crowder. He had 1 point, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and that's about it. He shot 0 for 4 from downtown, 0 for 4 from the field, and played 28 points. Mikal Bridges, 11 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, shot 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, 0 for 3 from downtown, and shot 4 from 9 from the field, averaging 38 minutes in this game. DeAndre Ayton, him and Jonas had a battle. He finished with 21 points, 4 blocks, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, shot 1 for 1 from downtown, 10 for 15 from the field, and played 34 minutes in this game. CP3, Chris Paul, the God. Yes, he is the God, but he's getting old. You know, it's about time for another team to beat the Phoenix Suns. Last year they came up close, but of course, that's what Drew and Giannis went together and did their thing and won. I know a couple of Phoenix Suns fans. Of course, I follow one on YouTube. His name is Baraders. Um, he's a big Devin Booker fan, so I'm pretty sure he's mad right now as of today because the Devin Booker kind of left the game in the third quarter today, and the Pelicans went ham pretty much. CP3 scored 30 points in this game with 10 assists, with 7 rebounds, shot 2 for 2 from Chatter Strike, 4 for 6 from downtown, shot 12 for 16 from the field, and played 35 minutes in this game. Devin Booker, the best, I don't want to say the best shooting guard in the league, but he's in that role. He played 41 minutes. He done not played the whole fucking game, but he played 41 minutes, shot 8 for 19 from the field, 4 for 8 from downtown, 5 for 6 from the Chatter Strike, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and averaged 25 points in this game. Their bench was no other than Cameron Johnson with 13 and 1. He shot 1 for 2 from downtown, 2 for 3 from the Chatter Strike, and played 23 minutes. Like I said, of course, it's game 1. They had their little home victory, but the Pelicans made some adjustments and beat, as you see on the title, and beat the Phoenix Suns 125 to 114. Great first half. Even with Devin Booker, like in the game, we still kept this game a little bit close. Like we was neck and neck. Of course, Willie Green just came from Phoenix, so that is the upside of that. Devin Booker got hurt in the mid third quarter. I want to say, if that's the case. He did not play. He got hurt. Yeah, mid third quarter. Yeah, he got hurt mid third quarter, and he did not return. And the Pelicans went on a run. Of course they came back. I was a little bit nervous, but hey, it is what it is. I'm surprised this is not playing right. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm not. That's why I'm not putting on the box score. So, let's see that and it's about to play because I want that stuff in my There we go. Bam. Stopped it. All right. So your New Orleans Pelicans won game 2 and round 1, 125 to 114. Brandon Ingram almost averaging a triple double. All he had to do was get one more assist, and he would have had it. He averaged 37 points with 9 assists, with 11 rebounds, with 1 steal, 1 block, and 4 turnovers. Herbert Jones had a great game with 14 points. Played 41 minutes, shot 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from downtown, and 2 shot 2 for 4 from the Chatter Strike. Excuse me, my bad. My words are just flinging out, but I'm getting that though. Jonas Valanciunas, he didn't have a great rebound game, but he managed to get 13 boards, 10 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 4 turnovers. Y'all, these last past 2 games, bro, have been a headache. Mainly because either we cannot score or we get them easy turnovers. Like, I've seen turnovers Tua has too much ball movement. Don't get me wrong. I love the ball movement. I love it. But we either gotta go one punch or just trust our teammates. Because if you know if Brandon Ingram driving and Jonas or somebody driving with him or cutting to the basket with him, you're gonna receive that ball. Because 9 times out of 10, Brandon Ingram, he's gonna either get the foul or the and one, or something wrong is gonna happen. Either blocking foul or charging foul, or the refs are gonna call something. Now, what are they gonna call? That determines. But at the same point in time, yeah, we gotta get better. We gotta get better. We averaged 17 turnovers in this game. Larry Nance had 3. Well, Jose had 1, but I mean, he did what he had to do. And we're gonna get to Jose Alvarado later. Let me see. Brandon Ingram had 4, 11 boards, shot 8 for 8 from the chatter strike, 3 for 3 from downtown, and shot 13 for 21 from the field and played 39 minutes in this game. Straight Jacket Jones averaged 14 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Shot 2 for 4 from the chatter strike, 2 for 3 from downtown. Shot 5 for 8 from the field and played 41 minutes. So these last past 2 games, Herb Jones has played 82 minutes. I want to say because he played them 41 minutes in game 1. So yeah, I'm assuming that's right. Let me make sure. Hold on. 41 plus 41. Yeah. So Herb Jones has played 82 minutes within his last 2 games. Jonas Valanciunas, of course, he had his double-double, 10 and 13. Shot 4 for 9 from the field. Shot 0 for 2 from downtown. And averaged and played 26 minutes in this game. Straight Jacks, no Hayes. He had 9 points in this game. Shot 1 for 2 from the chatter strike. 0 for 1 from downtown. Shot 4 for 7 from the field and played 20 minutes. So Jackson Hayes trying to be a little bit stretchful as he missed his I think he missed wide open, like he missed, I don't know. But shout out to our bench with Jose Alvarado and Larry Nance. Larry Nance coming up big. I fully believe we're gonna keep Larry Nance. He's gonna be a backup for Zion. Herb Jones is gonna be, I don't know, because if we get a point guard, some type of guard in the draft, I don't know, because Garrett Temple is not playing. Tony Snell, I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Garrett Temple, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Devontae Graham, this might be if this was game 5 or game 6. I'm not gonna say that, but if the Pelicans was out of it, the Pelicans I bet you the Pelicans are trying to ship off Devontae Graham, because I'm pretty sure of that. But shout out to Jose Alvarado. He made everything. This man played 17 minutes. He was like damn near Jared Harper. Jared Harper could play 10 minutes and give you 12 points. Well, damn. My starting point guard, used to be starting point guard, can't do that. He barely averaged what he averaged. Shit. But shout out to Jose Alvarado. Jose. So shout out to Jose Alvarado with 17 minutes, shot 3 for 3 from the field, shot 2 for 2 from downtown in the corner. So shout out to the corner. That's where I make most of my threes at. But shout out to the left and right corner. Averaging 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 1 turnover, but I mean, it is what it is. An average 8 points in this game. Shout out to Larry Nance opening up the game when he's in the game. He played 21 minutes, 6 for 9 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and 13 points. Larry Nance was plus and minus was a +8. Plus and minus for CJ McCollum was a +11. Brandon Ingram was a +18. Jay Crowder, he didn't have 1-1-1-1-1. He actually had 5 points in this game with 6 assists He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals, and 2 blocks. He shot 0 for 5 from downtown, 1 for 1 from the charity strike, 2 for 11 from the field, and played 27 minutes. Mikal Bridges with 19 points, shot 3 for 4 from the charity strike, 2 for 3 from downtown, shot 7 for 11 from the field, and played 40 minutes. DeAndre Ayton played 33 minutes in this game. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds with 4 assists. Shot 4 for 6 from the field, didn't shoot no threes in this game, and shot 2 for 2 from the charity strike. CP3, Chris Paul, averaging 17 points in this game with 36 minutes, shot 5 for 16 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, and shot 5 for 5 from the charity strike with 14 assists to carry on with that. Devin Booker, yes, he is a shooter, with 31 points, 25 minutes. With 25 minutes, he gave you 31 points, 12 and 19 shooting, and 7 for 11 from downtown. 2 rebounds and 1 assist with 2 turnovers. Now, they actually won the turnover battle with 12, and they still lost. But if the Pelicans could cut down that 17, with the passes that with the turnover that they got, if we could cut that down, there would have been probably more points for us, pretty much. The Phoenix Suns shouldn't have had 114. To be honest with you, if you seen that game, you looking like we turned the ball over too much. 17 turnovers, and half of them turnovers came within the third and the fourth quarter. Here is I have the post-game interviews by CJ McCollum. Let me pull it up right quick. Hold on, let's see. All right, so here is CJ McCollum with his post-game interview.
CJ, y'all scored 30 plus in each of those last 2 quarters. What did you think about the offensive execution from you guys in the second half?
Oh, we did a much better job, similar to how we executed in the first game. Much better second half, more aggressive, more assertive. Running to our spots, fighting for space, finishing around the basket, making extra pass. I had a couple bad turnovers, so I got to tighten up. But I thought all in all, we executed, pretty well against a championship caliber team.
About what BI was able to do on a big stage tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad he gets to play on the stage. This is, what he's been waiting for, what he's been looking for, his entire career. A chance to show his hard work, a chance to show his skill set, a chance to show his mentality and his ability to take over games. And I think tonight he took the game over every facet. Passing, rebounding, dribbling the spots, getting to the free throw line, hitting threes. You got to see the full arsenal tonight. I'm thankful that he gets to play on this stage, and I'm thankful I get to be his teammate.
Back in February when we asked you, why you want to come to New Orleans, the first thing out of your mouth was, have you seen B.I.? So I guess, did you envision him being able to do this type of stuff on this stage?
I watched him play, league pass before I got traded. So I had a pretty good idea of his skill set. I knew what type of work ethic he had, what type of mentality. He's with my agency, so, I was able to make some calls to kind of get an idea of, his thought process, how he sees the game, how he thinks the game. Obviously, we went to dinner, and we were able to kind of get on the same page. And I envision him being dominant, and I think he's being dominant. He's a basketball savant. He's continuing to learn, ask questions, study, watching film on the table, watching film on the bus, taking care of his body now better. All those little things is why he's having success and why you see it on the big stage. So if I said I envisioned 37, 9, and 9, maybe I'll be lying, but I knew he was nice. I knew he could play at an elite level and dominate at an elite level against anybody.
Yeah, and it seems like almost immediately you two were able to click on the court and understand how to complement each other. Where did it take to kind of get to that point?
You just got to be willing to sacrifice. I think that's what it's about. The best players, know when to shoot, know when to pass, know when somebody else has it going. And I play alongside, one of the best players ever played, Dave. So I've watched his work ethic. I watched his preparation, and we figured out how to coexist. And then I ended up leaving. And now I got another player in BI who's very talented in his own right. And in order for us to be successful, you got to be willing to let the other person flourish. And tonight, he had it going, so I tried to make sure I stayed out of his way. Take shots when they're there, be aggressive when I need to, facilitate, still impact the game. But I just want to win, so I don't really care about the rest of what comes with that. I just want to do whatever it takes to help our team win.
You guys hold Chris to, I think, 5 of 16 tonight. What were I know you were doing a lot. I mean, it was a lot of switching overall tonight. But what do you think worked particularly well against him tonight?
I mean, we tried to show different stuff, but he's seen it all, man. He knows what he's doing, how to manipulate defense, knows how to get to the spots. I think the difference was he just didn't make them tonight. He hit some big shots in the fourth quarter last game. Hit a couple threes, kind of kept him afloat. But, credit, our staff for doing a good job. Credit our personnel for doing a good job. But also, you need luck in this game, right? It's a make or miss league. Sometimes you make them, sometimes you don't. And tonight we made them and they didn't.
What did you think?
All right. Next, we're going to hear from Jonas Valanciunas.
Devin Booker, he pretty much couldn't have played a better first half. What did you just think about the resiliency to take that punch and come back and fight back in the second half?
Well, the first half was intense, and they were making shots, and it was tough. But we responded with physicality, like we talked after the first game. We didn't match their physicality to start the game. We changed that, and then we came out being physical and being tough.
37 and 11 and 9 for BI tonight. What did you think about his all-around game?
He's crazy. He played great, and not just scoring. He's a floor general too. He's getting teammates open. Finding the right pass. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and then beyond that.
How does it help you when he is, making that extra pass like he was tonight?
Well, that's great. That takes pressure out of him and let us all, enjoy the basketball. So when we need bucket, we go to him. We know that he's going to do it, and also he's going to, see all the floor and make the right play.
Yeah, you guys talked about wanting to make some adjustments coming out of game one, make it more difficult on their guards. Just what did you think about the way y'all handled those adjustments and the job y'all did defensively?
Well, biggest adjustment was physicality, just getting it open, playing more loose. So I think we did it. It was just a one game. Now we're going back home, and then we got to keep doing what we do.
And what's it like? Like I said before, you've been in these playoff situations. What's it like seeing so many of these young guys who haven't been here responding the way they have?
That's great. They willing to sacrifice everything and then just go out there and play hard. Do anything what it takes to win the game. So right now it's playoffs. It's not about not about being fancy. It's about winning the game. So they doing it, and hopefully they're gonna continue doing it.
I know the playoffs are a little bit.
All right, that was Jonas Valanciunas. Next up, we're going to hear from the man of the hour with 37 points in game 2.
Ricky Repass calls it free money.
I have got back over $900.
Whenever he filled
you got in such a rhythm in the second half, you just stopped calling stuff and kind of let you dictate it. What did you just see there, and how did you just feel in like that flow of the game?
Well, I gotta give credit to Jackson Hayes, Larry Nance, some of the guys, some of our role players that were really, really good tonight. They made my job easier. I just threw the basketball to the rim and they went and caught it. Jackson was really running out on the break tonight and catching the ball and finishing. Larry setting good screens. Everybody came in and did a job of just paying attention to detail and executing the offense really well. They just made me look good tonight.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, I think you guys put up 35. I think at one point you made 7 straight shots as a team. What did you like about your execution in the fourth?
Everything was flowing. Everybody was effective on the floor. All five made something happen, whether it was offensively or defensively. Jose came in and did a good job knocking down big shots. Murphy did a good job on the defensive end. We were really, really connected today. And when we are, we can run off 7. We can get 3 stops in a row. That's just us continuing to get better.
Yeah, and after that Clippers game, you talked about, wanting to be on that playoff stage, wanting to show people what you can do. How much have you been waiting for these type of moments to have this type of game, on the biggest stage?
6 years. Throughout this year, I had confidence that we would be here. I didn't know what it would look like, but we continue to get better every single day with Willie being positive every single day and helping guys and teaching guys every single day. And I just feel like it's our time. It's our time to continue to get better for this organization, continue to build for next game, and just we have a really, really good group of guys that want to get better. So to be on this stage and continue to have success is great for us.
And what did you kind of find in that second half that allowed you to get going, start hitting shots, and carry the offense?
Pace. We were really aggressive trying to get downhill. Like I said, everybody was effective, and it kind of opened up the floor a little bit. We made everybody players, and I was able to attack and get downhill, be strong with the basketball, and some of my shots just fell down.
Larry said he tells us every game when y'all are in warm blood, your handshake line, he tells you you're the best player on the floor. What does that do for you to hear that from him right before you're going out for a game every night?
Yeah, it builds confidence for me. It shows that my teammates believe in me, and whatever that I do out there, they're going to follow. So I try to make sure that my energy good. I try to make sure that I start off the game the right way, and knowing it's going to trickle down to everybody else. So it means I'm being heavily watched, and I got to go out there and do the right things to make sure that our team has.
Going back to the call and plays thing, when you were in that groove in the third and fourth quarter, what is that like, knowing that your coach has that level of confidence in you? I know you were talking about how the guys made you look good with some of the makes they were doing, but what does that say to you when Willie, because it just trusts you in the moments? Go do what you got to do.
It shows we're growing. It's good to have a trust from the head coach, and knowing that any play that he call, I can audible it. Anything that I see on the floor, he believes in it, and it's great. I mean, we have constant dialogue about the game all the time, so for him to hand it over and let me have the wheel a little bit sometimes it's great for my confidence, and I think it also helps his confidence a lot, just knowing that he has somebody on the floor that looks at the game exactly like him.
You've mentioned it before. He's mentioned it before. Those late night texts. Does he always answer when you text him late at night with these game clips, or you wake up to text from Willie in the morning when you're sending stuff late?
Well, last night I didn't think he was gonna text me, but it was like 12. But he actually hit me back at like 12:30, just talking back and forth about some of the things that I saw on film. It's always a confidence booster. Like I said, just hearing from him, and he's always giving good feedback. So that's good. Even with CJ is just talking to me more than I'm talking to him just about the game. So it's a good thing to have around.
CJ mentioned. I know
All right, that's enough of BI. There's nothing too much about BI. But next, we're going to hear from the clone himself, Larry Nance Jr.
At Charmin, we make
Oh,
paper,
shit, I
and
thought I
we
was
love
going to keep going.
trees.
I'm sorry, y'all. Here is Larry Nance Jr.
No, that was good win. Let's go. Let's go home. Obviously we're happy with one win. We're happy with splitting this. Splitting on their home court, but we're not satisfied. But that wasn't. I didn't plan that. That was no message. It was just like drop the ball. I don't want to know because that's my I don't want to delay a game and lose the ball now. It's not in my hands no more. I can't call it delay, so I just put it down. It was like, let's go.
What'd you think about what Brandon was able to do on a big stage tonight?
I've been saying it. I've been saying it over and over again. I think Brandon Ingram is the best player on every court that we step on. He showed it tonight. He was shot after shot, contested. It didn't matter. He don't see you. Release is so high, he don't see you. He will and just close that game out. So I'll say it again and again. I'll keep saying it, win or loss. I think Brandon Ingram's the best player on the court.
Yeah, I mean, you said after that playing game, Brandon was one of the two hardest workers you played with. How special is that work ethic that he's got?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, he's 24,
Mm-hmm.
I believe 24. And his game's you could see it just expanding every single year since he's gotten the league. And, what he's able to do is not just a scorer, but a playmaker as well is proof and it's proof of all the work he puts in. So, those hours in the gym those unseen hours are being seen right now. And I'm just happy as hell for him.
Yeah, and that was obviously a difficult loss for you guys. Game one, going against a team with the best record in the NBA. Just what did you think about the way you guys responded in game two in their building to walk away with the win?
I thought the way we responded was great. We came out with first half energy. And then, but the way we closed the second half of the game one carried over, right? So, they threw a heck of a first punch, kept us to 38 in the first half of game one, and then we responded with 65 in the second. Granted, we lost that game, but the way we executed, the way we played, and the performance that we put forward in that second half was big carryover tonight.
And you guys switched a lot more in pick and rolls. Just how did you think that worked out for you guys defensively, and how much did that, affect their guards?
I thought it was great. We've got great length on this team. We've got, we don't switch much with JV, but obviously Jax is a freak. He's 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. I'm not that tall. I'm only about 6'7", 6'8" on a good. I'll say 6'8" on a good day. But I get a 7'2" wingspan. So we were switchable guys. Trey Murphy, long wingspan, tall guy. Brandon Ingram. We've got height and length on the wings and in switchable positions. So I think that makes life hard for anybody.
What did you think of the job Jackson did, especially in that third quarter? Kind of changing a lot of things with the way he was running up and down the court.
The biggest thing with Jack, I can't say enough positive about Jackson. The Spurs game, he had a rough one. Clippers game, he had a rough one. Game one, didn't get to impact the game, didn't get to do a whole lot. And tonight, the way he responded, it seems like a little thing from the outside looking in, but that's so hard. That's so hard to stay mentally locked in on at, I think he's 21? At 21 years old, I can tell you right now, I don't think I would have been able to stay in that mindset to affect the game tonight the way he did. But, blocking maybe the first shot of the game, I think a Jay Crowder 3-pointer, hitting the offensive glass right away. And then, I'll tell you what, I was a good athlete. Yeah, I'm still a good athlete, but I was a really good athlete about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And he
I couldn't. He would kill me in 100 meters. So the way he was running up and down the court like that, man, I don't know who would catch him. And I'm just so happy for him tonight because the fortitude, the mental fortitude to stay with it and stick with this process and
what's going on, John?
Stay locked in is massive, and we are going to continue to need that effort from him. How much did not only the play-in tournament, but the build up to the play-in tournament, playing those 6, 7, 8 games that were playoff like for you guys, help you think some of these young guys be able to deal with an atmosphere like this, and trying to hold them off at the end of the game? I think it was big time. Those games were, like you said, playoff atmospheres. We played San Antonio at home, Lakers on the road, and then, the Clippers game was blowout. But the San Antonio one at home and the Lakers one when we were positioning for 9-10, and, those were really close. Being able to win both of those was huge, for Trey, for Jose, for Herb, even for Jax, guys that have been in for a few years. There's basketball. There's moves and counter moves to the counter moves. So the fact that we could get practice with that, and those guys could see the mental gymnastics going on within every possession of a playoff series and a playoff game is big time. And those games, the importance of those games, not to be understated.
I asked you about CJ, just with the playoff experience he's had, time in the league. What does he bring to this young team, and what has he meant to this team overall?
Last question about Larry Nance.
I would say a calming presence. There's a lot of times where, first half Book was Devin Booker in the first half. He was unbelievable, and it feels good when we have two of them where you could just take the ball and let's take a deep breath. They're gonna get us a good shot, and CJ's a calming presence for us out there. He's obviously makes ridiculous shots, and is a really good playmaker. But I think just his level of basketball IQ with the ball is big time, especially for a young group like this.
All right, so I'm not gonna play the last 4 minutes of Larry Nance. If you want to go review the rest of it, I stopped at 7:15. His press conference was 12 minutes and 40. Excuse me. 12 minutes and 45 seconds. So you do the math. All right. So, if you did listen to. Oh man, I want to go. I want to go so bad. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna be working though, not at the game, but I'm gonna be working at the one of these hotels. But trust me, I do. Oh, I do. But hey, I did go to the what game was that? It was the play-in game. Shucks. Come on. You know what? I got the ticket on my daggone thing. Hold on. Let me see. 'Cause I took a picture of it. No, I took a screenshot of it. So just give me a second. Yeah. So I went to the Spurs game. I sat in section 112, row 6, seat 8. So if you had that video when Brandon Ingram was on the mic and CJ was dancing, you can actually see me and my brother-in-law actually in the stands in front of Brandon Ingram pretty much. It was a little bit in front of the slash and on the slant side, but I mean you see me. But I do want to go. Trust me, I do want to go. Man, I thought you work every Pelican game at the game. Nah, something happened and I got released. I am working for a new contractor now. Um, I'm actually working for Global. We get paid more. So stuff like that, and I just wasn't buying it. I mean, every game we get paid 11, damn near 11 hours an hour, and you got other contractors coming in and getting paid more than what we had, what we do. So and still doing the same thing. So I just say, you know what, forget it. I mean, I'm making $15 an hour now, still doing the same thing. So yeah, that's my issue with that. Um, but now the people that have the I want to say gold shirts, beige shirts on, that's walking with the menus. Yes, I used to do that. Uh, but now that it's playoffs, shit, they if I do go to work at the Pelican game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing that. So either that or running. So I mean, I'm trying to get out the food service. Um, I'm more of a banquet now because I didn't got up at age. I'm 28 now. Um, so I mean, hey, it is what it is. Um, Question. Game three. It's Friday. The Pelicans versus the Suns. Game three. Who wins this game? Well, keys to winning this game. Excuse me. My keys to winning this game is it determines. Excuse me. It determines if Devin Booker plays. He got a hamstring soreness. Uh, but if he doesn't, my thing is to stop Chris Paul, limit his points. Try your best to limit him. Get DeAndre Ayton in foul trouble. Uh, well, shit, I don't know who the next shooting guard is. Hold on, let me see. Go look at the roster. Let me see. Come on. All right. So I'm assuming if Devin Booker cannot play, it's gonna be Larry Chapman. So I mean, Larry Chapman played 12 minutes with 5 points, shot 1 for 2 from downtown, and he did all that with 12 minutes. So I'm assuming if Devin Booker cannot play, it's gonna be Chris Paul, Larry Chapman, Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, and DeAndre Ayton. So Monty Williams said this was the worst defense transition of him coaching the Phoenix Suns. So, with that being said, we gotta keep it going. If that was the worst defensive hold on, going up and down the floor, we gotta keep it going. Chris Paul, he getting up at age. He can't catch up with CJ and Devontae Graham and Jose Alvarado, especially Jose Alvarado. Devin Booker, I believe he is, I want to say 25, 26 years old. I'm not too sure of that. No, he's 25. Right now, his status is out. Um. All right. So at the Smoothie King Center, tickets as low as $64. Yes, the tickets are going up because this is the playoffs. This team didn't even have a chance in that 3-12 or 2-12 record start of the season. But I'm pretty sure that 12 game, I'm pretty sure if Zion was to be, I'm telling y'all, y'all hear from DJ, from D State of the Pelicans, if Zion, I'm talking about next year, if Zion is healthy, and I'm pretty sure he is, if Zion come back healthy next year, and we get a guard, whether it be a point guard or another shooting guard, to run the offense, this team is going to be a problem. And I'm pushing for another point guard because Devontae Graham is not a point guard. That's why the Hornets, and I feel to believe the Hornets got away with that one. Like, they knew Devontae Graham wasn't going to help them. That's why the Hornets drafted LaMelo Ball, because he knew that Devontae Graham wasn't going to, he knew something was going on with Devontae Graham. But just to let you know, if the Pelicans get, I want to say shot creating point guard or shot creating playmaker point guard, this team is going to the playoffs again next year. And the media and everybody else, they're going to be like, oh, geez. Well, I mean, and now we can't look at big teams no more. We got to look at the little smart, the little smart, the little small market teams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Phoenix. Without Chris Paul, who do they have? Besides Jay Crowder, that could check LeBron, possibly. Devin Booker, who's like a young version of Tyler Hero, JJ Redick, all of the above. Like, who, like, Bradley Beal, with Bradley Beal, he actually plays defense, so I can't do that. But you get where I'm going. I mean, you gotta look at it. Phoenix Suns was like, us too, when they had it going. Like the Phoenix, and not to talk about too much about the Phoenix, but when we had the bubble, they were 8-0 and still missed the playoffs. So they built that chemistry up there with Willie Green. So, like I said, now that Willie Green is our new head coach, and Monty Williams, like this playoff hit means something. You had a former New Orleans Hornets coach, a former New Orleans Hornet player, because Willie Green was a player for New Orleans, and now he's coaching for the New Orleans Pelicans. So this is the real stakes right now. And if Willie Green bring this out and we beat up the Phoenix Suns, this may not be the year, because we got to see who we going to play in on the next round. But and I'm not counting us out in that round. I mean, it's going to be a fight though, but hey, it is what it is. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be a Pelican fan regardless. But the league, not too much of the league, but if the media Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, stuff like that. Keep talking about the Lakers, the Clippers, the Boston. I mean, not too much of the Boston, but big names. Niggas not gonna watch the NBA no more. That's like saying in the NFL, that's like saying, "Oh, we want Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers." I mean, Tom Brady. He came back, so that defeats the purpose. Russell Wilson. Let me see what else. Who another big one? Lamar Jackson. We want all them teams to go back to the playoffs. Like that, it's gonna get boring. Like the teams itself is gonna be boring. I'm pretty sure of that. So, like I said, if the league keep doing this, they're gonna have to do something because people are gonna catch on. It ain't because we had an okay roster and we a small market team and man, that stuff gonna get boring. I'm telling y'all now. You hear from me now. It's gonna get boring. It's gonna get to the point where, man, I'm not watching basketball until they get a new scenery in the playoffs or in the season, toward the season ending in the playoffs and all that. That's why they created the play-in tournament. You get it? I mean, of course, it worked out in our favor because we won the Spurs and the Clippers game. And I don't know why. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. But shout out to the Clippers, good little run. Shout out to the Spurs. Hopefully, they get a new coach this off season. Hopefully, we keep our coach. We make some small adjustments to the roster. We get something in the draft, maybe a player or two in the draft, and let's go back next year. Hopefully, we shouldn't have to play in the play-in tournament and win and do all that. But hey, it is what it is. But it's 2:17 in the morning. I'm about to end this show. I got the Pelicans winning in the Smoothie King Center. So y'all go fill up the blender on Friday, and we'll see y'all then. If anyways, go ahead on and like, comment, and share this video. And as well as if you watch the Pelican postgame report, and as always, if anybody talk about your Pelicans, you tell them in a New Orleans accent to go in the blender and get the flock out of here. Yeah, don't count it out. This could be another Toronto run. Yeah, bro. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, if the league keep doing what they're doing, people are going to catch on. And they're not going. It defeats the purpose of watching it because it's going to be the same teams, dealing with that. So I'm out. I'll see y'all Friday. Hopefully I can get some energy to do that. That's if we win. But I'm gonna head out, and as always, if anybody talk about your Pelicans, you tell them in the Pelicans accent to get the out of here and go flock yourself.
In under 5 minutes, with as little as $5, invest for the child you love.
Yeah. Welcome to the MO. We ain't playing around. It's the home of the Pels, and we laying it down. And we go hard in the paint. Better man up, dog, and we won't bow down. But just say, uptown, do it. stopping for the loose, and we some hustlers. Whole squad looking like, let me get them, let me get them. Yeah, we pushing the rock, yeah, we dropping them down. We ain't scared of the ground,